Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Political Talks JB. I am your host, Julian Boykin. And tonight I am joined by Mr. Carl Morris, who is running for Congressional District 3, representing the great state of Pennsylvania. Tell everybody a little bit about yourself and the reason behind your campaign for running for Congress.
Sure. My day job, so to speak, is I'm a computer science professor. I've been doing that now for the better part of 12 years. And I work in different spaces relating to emerging technologies, one of them being artificial intelligence. In fact, my doctoral research 16 years ago was in fact relating to what we would call at the time autonomous decision making, which we would now just kind of put under the umbrella term artificial intelligence. And what led me to run is first, a lot of the work I've been doing in the city of Philadelphia for the past decade, which is working at the pre-collegiate level, working with middle schools and high schools, trying to ensure that we have what is in Philadelphia a majority minority district, ensuring that we were giving exposure to folks so that they could better participate in this information economy, where just knowing the tools, knowing the technologies would enable you to, achieve economic independence at the very least, and then ensure that your communities were being served by this technology, which underpins so much of our daily lives right now. As we've seen AI develop over the last few years, for most of us, it's only been 2 or 3 years that we've really been introduced to this tool. We've seen the amazing growth of this technology and how it has started to integrate in different facets of our lives, whether that's the job market, whether that's healthcare, education, crime and punishment, pretty much any aspect of society, AI is now starting to play a role. And in the same way I thought it important and necessary for people to be aware of the technology and how it's impacting their lives, I believe first that Congress also needs to be aware of how this technology impacts people and how it is playing a role in society, which they have failed to do for the last 30 years. And second, how AI is unique in how it's going to impact us. This is a very different technology than anything we've seen before. And it is no longer okay for people in Congress to not understand how this technology works and what it can do. And if we don't have representatives, people standing up and running for office who actually can speak to what this technology is and make sure that we have effective legislation in place, my concern is that folks across the country, but especially those in my district, in Pennsylvania's 3rd Congressional District, are going to be negatively impacted, harmed, and the type of negative outcomes that, quite frankly, are just unacceptable and that can be avoided if we have representatives that can actually speak to the technology.